From the Indian government imposing hefty export duties on the raw material in the third week of May 2022 to its removal. From lifting of restrictions on iron ore sales in Karnataka and allowing contract sales, auctions as well as exports, to the announcement made by the Goa government for mine block auctions from the state. The last fiscal financial year 2023 witnessed major events taking place in the Indian iron ore sector. Hello everyone, welcome back. This vlog will throw some light on how did Indian iron ore industry perform in financial year 2023 and what to expect in financial year 2024. India's total iron ore production in FY23 was recorded at 255 million ton, up by a mere 2 million ton compared to 253 million ton in the preceding fiscal. Odisha was the top state with a share of over 140 million ton in this 255 million ton, with Chhattisgarh a far second with 40 million ton. Karnataka is in third slot with 38 million ton and Jharkhand at fourth with 25 million ton. The balance 12 million ton is contributed by others. India's largest iron ore miner, NMDC, is poised to report a more or less stable production level of 41.20 million ton in FY23 and continue to retain its leading position, followed by Tata Steel and SAIL. Iron ore consumption inched up by 3% on year to 215 million ton in FY23, backed by increasing steel capacities. India's exports of iron ore and pellet in FY23 is assessed at over 21 million ton, a decrease of 18% year on year from over 26 million ton of exports recorded in FY22. Shipments fell in the recently concluded fiscal due primarily to the export tariffs of 50% on iron ore of all grades and 45% on pellets imposed by the government in end May last year. The tariffs were removed towards the end of November 2022 and shipments have increased steadily since then. Notably, the Supreme Court in May last year lifted restrictions on iron ore sales in Karnataka, allowing both contract sales as well as auctions to replace the older system of e-auctions conducted by the court-appointed monitoring committee. The verdict also allowed free exports of iron ore from the state. Talking about Goa, FY23 witnessed iron ore block auctions from the state after the announcement made by the state government, which finally ended the decade-long stalemate over the future of iron ore mining in the state. India's iron ore imports stood at 1.33 million ton in FY23, a significant decrease of 49% year on year when compared to 1.98 million ton in the preceding fiscal. Iron ore import volumes witnessed a fall in the last fiscal as market players preferred buying of the raw material from the domestic market. However, few iron ore concentrate shipments were seen arriving at the Indian ports in the month of October, at the time when global iron ore prices fell to around 1 year low on tight seaborne liquidity. Now, let's talk about some of the key iron ore prices and their trends in FY23. SteelMint's weekly Odisha Iron Ore Fines Index stood at INR 4,350 per ton in FY23, decreasing year on year compared to INR 6,804 per ton ex mines in the last fiscal. Similarly, SteelMint's bi-weekly domestic pellet index, pellets, fell to INR 9,286 per ton DAP Raipur in FY23 compared to INR 13,258 per ton in FY22. Drop in exports, decent supplies in domestic market and fall in steel prices resulted in drop in iron ore prices. SteelMint expects output to increase to 275 to 285 million ton by FY24, an increase of around 10% year on year. Top PSU miners, NMDC and OMC, are likely to contribute a combined 30% to the overall output in FY24. NMDC envisages production of 49 million ton in the current FY24, against 41 million ton recorded in the last fiscal, which, if achieved, would be a growth of around 20% year-on-year. Odisha-based OMC is targeting 34 million ton output in FY24 against 29.7 million ton seen in FY23, which was a 17% year-on-year growth. Don't forget to book your seat at the 6th Indian Iron Ore and Pellet Summit to be held in Kolkata during 24 to 26 August 2023. For more details, please visit www.steelmintevents.com.